Okay, what happened on week 127 since I started HRT? How I mentioned in my last video, my breasts seem like they went down in size, but they have gone up in size, back up, that's kind of weird. I noticed hormone fluctuation is doing that, and depends on what I eat. I noticed stuff like eating chicken really helps my breasts, and using vegetable oil, the ingredient is soybean oil, or eating anything that has soybean oil. My breasts are up in size, and there's more phytoestrogens in my body, and that helps with the regulation of the hormones. So, especially not being quite on it yet. So, yeah. Let's see what else happened. Facial hair is still doing the same thing. Other body hair. My legs, it seems like a little bit here and there I was losing. It was the hairs that, because when I went to shave my legs, I looked at it, and there's spots that look like blackheads. But when you squish out a blackhead, how the tip is oxidized and the rest of it comes out. That's not oxidized, but it looks like a blackhead. But when you squish it out, it's like the hair that's in the follicle is what came out, but it's black. I mean, like black, like it's been burned or it's like dead or something. That's the color like came out. It's like just black, and the bulb on the end was black. Even my natural hair color is a dark brown. The hairs that are dead that come out are black. So it's like, okay, I'm not sure what's causing that to happen, but I'm grateful that that does happen. So here and there, still losing leg hair. I don't know if I'm gonna fully lose leg hair or not, but hopefully when I get back on the HRT fully, that will happen. I can say grandma on my stepdad's side of the family, which is of my half sister's grandma, Greek grandma Yaya. She was watching TV and she found, it was like a commercial of, I think it was a lawyer for disability, and she gave the number to my mom. So my mom has the number, and like I was saying, I'm already on the insurance and everything. I just need to get on the SSI part of it. So that's what that number's for. To contact these other people, because the last ones we contacted said they weren't able to help me at this point. So yeah, I'm just my mom has the number. I don't, so my mom's gonna contact them, which is I'm not sure when my mom's gonna do it. She procrastinates on stuff like that, and it's kind of irritating when it needs to be done right away. So, yeah, I'm still debating on which dating site to go on and join. So I think that's going to be the best way I'm going to be able to find someone. So, yeah. And the other thing about my breasts, I was saying, the hormone fluctuation, all that, they're back up in size and whatnot, so that's good. And yeah. So, Not quite sure if you can tell in this shirt. If I can. It's about what they look like in the side view. Let's see. And yeah, it's not quite where I want them, but it's getting there. They're just fluctuating here and there depending on hormones, and yeah, it's my time of the month hormonally, so that's affecting it too. So yeah, so that's kind of irritating. So just hoping when I get back on the HRT fully, they just, I can say, like, blossom, get well endowed. Like, because from the research I've done, when you start puberty when you're teens, the hormones make your breasts grow. But then when you're in your 20s, like your early, late 20s, if you get another surge of hormones, then they will get bigger. So, because I haven't been on it for a while, I'm hoping that the hormones can, that big huge boost, that surge of hormones, will increase them at least 37 inches or 37 and a half, something big enough to fit in 1 cup size bigger. That's all I'm trying to get to, is 1 cup size bigger. Even if it's on the small side, as long as I can fit in a 37 inches for here, that would be, for my band size, 32. It'll be a double D, so instead of a small d, because I can fit in a C or a D depending, in some B's, and on the rare occasion if the A cup is big enough, which only have 1 that is big enough and the rest of them don't fit, so only have 1 B cup that does fit and the rest of them don't in my band size. Then the C, D, depending on if it's small enough, and the sister sizing in a 34. I'm trying to get to where I can fit for 37 inches. So other than that, I'm still happy. Nothing's really majorly changed besides my breasts going up and down in size. If you notice on my face, there is less acne. I'm not sure why. Then, because I haven't been on the HRT, I've been getting acne on my back, more different kinds, mostly blackheads and whatnot. That's kind of irritating, but can't do anything until I get back on spironolactone, because that's what really helps block the testosterone, and it helps with the acne. So, because on the hormones I have no issues with acne, maybe like once here or there. Not on it, it's a lot more, so that's kind of irritating. Let's see here. You can see my toenails. I painted them. You can see the color. is, the brand is Wet and Wild, and the color is Eggplant Frost. And yeah, that's what I decided to do. I noticed that when I paint my toenails, it lasts a lot longer than if I do my fingernails, especially when doing like yard work and other things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to show the color of my toenails. So, and I noticed through my cheeks they've been feeling a lot fuller lately. So yeah. Oh, I can say my sex drive, that's been skiwampy. I can say ups and downs, and not really normalized because of not being on the HRT, blocking that testosterone. So, but it's not like how it was last year before I got back on the HRT. That small point when I seen my doctor last, it was like right before that, how bad it was compared to now. It's more somehow I'm not quite sure what's going on. It's more regulated, but it's not as bad as it was then. But sex drive is still skiwampy. So yeah, have to deal with that. It sucks. But and if you look at my face, how it's still in the, how you can see it's female. I'm female. You see that even not being on that HRT, it sucks. And really none of the changes have reversed itself. It's just more hair on my body. That's what sucks. That's the only downfall of it right now, is I have more leg hair than what I had before. My breasts aren't really growing. And what was left of the facial hair that hasn't been fully removed from the laser or what wasn't really grown in has come in. My underarms, the hair still grows really slow. What's left. So that kind of sucks. I noticed a little bit of hair through here has come back. That needs to be touched up, so when I get laser, I get that touched up too. And hopefully soon I can get everything back on track. And my message is, don't give up. Do not give up on yourselves. Even if you're in a situation like I am, just don't give up. Do whatever you have to do to get by. Just don't give up. And one thought I've been having was like, with augmentation, there's the implants, the silicone implants or the saline implants. Then there's the natural augmentation, which is they take the fat from your body and put it very specifically in specific spots, very specifically in your breasts, and they can get up to 2 cup sizes. Because what they have to do is they put it in specifically in specific spots. Then it's like 90 to 95% that takes. Then they have to do second set, which that gives it the next, like another cup size bigger than what takes from that, and that's what's permanently there. I was like thinking getting that kind of augmentation, natural augmentation. But I'm thinking about that more and more lately, to get my breasts there. But I want to get back on the HRT first and see what's going to happen. And I was like, because I know the natural augmentation does work and it's permanent. The fat that uses the fat, if you gain weight or lose weight, it gains and loses there first, like in your thighs and like your tummy. It's like those areas where it gains first. But then I was like, what if you had a family member, like a close family member, like your mom, who has, like, I can say excess fat that wants to get rid of it, like liposuction? What if you use that fat for natural augmentation from like a family member who gets liposuction done? I was wondering if you can do it that way and if it would still work, if your body would recognize it and keep it. Because if so, I was thinking of something like that. Because I really don't have a lot of fat on my body, so I was like, if that does work, then that would be a plus on both sides. I'd get the augmentation, like bigger breasts, to where they're natural, fuller. I could say in the natural for my body, what a little bit needs to be there, a little bit more. So then, say my mom would have less of the fat on her body that needs to be removed, getting rid of. So that's a plus on both sides. So, but I'm hoping I can just get to that 37.5 inches with not having, like with HRT, not having to do augmentation. But if it doesn't continue to grow, which is, it seems like it's, I can't quite tell if it's going to start, but it seems like it might. It's like, because like how the areola, when it's like a mound on a mound, they're growing, your breasts are growing, the areola looks like that. Then every now and then it does that, so see by the next time if it does that or not. So yeah, other than that, I'm still happy, still getting by the best I can in the situation. And my book, I'm further in it. I'm on chapter 14. Yeah, I think it's page 66. Chapters are short chapters. I did that purposely. The longest chapter is like 6 pages, I think. And yeah, so the book's still going. It's called The Mysterious Girl. That book is I'm still writing in it. And I got to that point where I said it's going to go bad for them all. I'm past that part, and now yeah. And I can say this chapter, I can say, not trying to give things away, but they're captured and being taken away on a train, and the whole chapter is going to take place on a train and at night, and I'm not sure if it's going to be like several days or not, but I'm thinking of having it take place on a train for like several days or so. And yeah, other than that, it's going good. So, and it's like writing in it, it's like I had to reread parts and fix some things that need to be fixed, like because I've been dictating the book, like like this, using this speech recognition program, because it goes much faster, and sometimes it puts words in there incorrectly and whatnot. So I had to fix some of it. But when I was rereading, I was like, of course the character would be irritated. The character's me. It's like the character's based on me, which is I'm the character, the main character in the book. Like my steampunk outfit. If you go to my my Google Plus, it's like something angels, the way it's spelled here. Yeah, it's my Google Plus. If you go to that, then you can see my outfit. That's what the character's based off of, is that outfit. Like that newest picture I put up, like the newest one, that's the outfit that the character's based off of, and it's me, the way I am. And yeah, a trans lesbian. And I can say the book takes place in the year 1886 and 1887, because it's like it starts out in November 1886 and it goes to then all the way until the next year in 1887. So that's where it takes place, that Victorian era, steampunk. So imagine a transgendered, transsexual lesbian in a steampunk world where it's forbidden by the laws of the land to be like to show or to be anything in the LGBT community. It's forbidden by the laws of the land. So if you are that and you can't show it or anything, and some of the characters are trying to get those laws changed and other things. It's just a big old, that's part of the book, like a main part of the book. Then the other main part is the airship crew they're on, that the main character's on. It's the airship crew, the crew of the Saint album. Yeah, it's the Saint album. Then they're working with another airship crew, the crew of the Red Wing, the airship Red Wing. So yeah, and it's about like these vampires trying to take over and using a substance called materium. Another character is referred to as a dark, creepy man who was a head of a different thing, who developed the substance, and the vampires are like, yeah, you just have to read the book when I get it finished. I'm trying to decide if I want it, if I'm gonna just put it online for it to be free, or if I'm going to, how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, but I'm gonna do a specific blog about the book, like, and there's certain songs that inspired some of the chapters of this book, like from the band Ebony Park, Steam Powered Giraffe, Ghost Fire, and Clockwork Dolls. And those are like the main bands that some of their songs inspired some of the chapters. So I have a playlist, and if you read the book, like the chapters of the book, or read certain parts of the book, then the songs in the order that they're in goes along with that. Yeah, that's what inspired some of the chapters. So I'm going to do a blog based on that. So other than that, it's going good. I'm still happy, and yeah, I'm gonna be working on the book after I get done recording this video. So yeah, and the chapter I'm on, chapter 14, is called, it's like the change cage. Then the chapter before that was the conflict. And if you, it's like, yeah, you just have to read the book. It has funny parts in it. It has serious parts in it. It has action in it. Love. It has it all in there. Compassion. Friendship. Yeah. All I could say is to get people more interested. I'm still thinking of the first part of the book, the very first part, like the first paragraph of the book. I was thinking about actually recording that as in film, as it's word for word in the book, so as like a promo type thing for the book when I get there. So and the crew of the airship, it's like the crew, basically it takes place like right in the middle of a storyline. That's how like starts, so it's kind of weird like that. But so I could write a few books that takes place before it, so yeah. But it's the crew of the Saint album. There's I think 6 on the crew. Let's see here. Yeah, there's 6. So yeah. There's the main character, Christy. There's the captain, and his name's Captain Leaf. There's a character's name's Provolone. Then there's Sam. And there's what's her name? Yeah. And there's a character, Sarah. She's a fairy. I can't remember the character's name for some reason. Josie. That's her character. It's Josie. So it's Christy, Sam, Provolone, Josie, Captain Leaf, and Sarah. And Sarah's a fairy. So you have to read the book to find out why there's a fairy on there. Is that part of their airship crew of the Saint album? That's the crew of the Saint album. And the Saint album is an airship. If you think of a pirate ship, where it has like the front part and the back part, then the back part, it's basically it's shaped where it goes like this, something like this. And the front part's like the area where it's like all the controls where you fly it. And this back part has like on the top like a gun, like an elemental cannon type of gun. Then under that is the captain's like room, like office. Then next to it there's stairs that go down and up. Then on this side where the control room is, there's stairs that go up. Then stairs that go down. There's like the crew's bedrooms. There's like one small living area, like a living room with a small fireplace. And there's the dining area. That's on the back part, but then on the front part, there's just a few other rooms and a set of stairs that lead down to the cargo hold. And that's where there's kind of like a prison cell kind of a thing down there too. They keep anyone captive if they need to. So that's the basic description I can give of what the airship looks like. That's just, yeah. And I haven't quite figured out the whole airship part where how it makes it fly. Yeah, it's kind of confusing like that, but that's practically what the airship is. So Hope that got anyone interested in the book a little bit here and there who may want to read it. So, and yeah, it's interesting book. Very interesting. And how I got the idea for the book was I was thinking about, because there's not very many like books that have like stories with transgender people in it, like legit transgendered individuals, or a fictional story that could be for like a trans, like stories that have the transgendered character in it that reflect teens, like people who are going through things and they want to read like stories like that with transgender characters that they can relate to. And there wasn't that many books out there, so I was like, I could write a book like that with a transgender character. But then I was like, I wanted to write something that's like steampunk. But I was like, what if I combine them both together? Then, because what's been going on here in the United States with all the laws passing about the marriage and other laws for the LGBT community throughout the whole entire United States, I was like, that gave me the idea to have anything LGBT forbidden by the laws of the land, and the conflict with that, with relationships and other things that go on so throughout the book. So that's where I got the idea for the book. So hope that got anyone interested. It's gonna be like a short chapter book. I'm not sure how many pages, but I'm still working on it, and I have an idea for the cover already. It's my steampunk outfit that's in that picture that I mentioned. That outfit in front of a train, something like that I'm thinking of, like an actual steam engine, something along those lines, something that looks steampunk, Victorian. So I kind of have an idea of which train. I'm not quite sure what the train's called, but it's here in Utah, where the Golden Spike was put in. Yeah. Up there where their museum is, where the train is, up in that area. That's what I was thinking, having the picture taken. So, other than that, that's like, if you picture that, that's pretty much what the book's about, but I'm not going to give any more details away, so, yeah. Well, until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, and click the link to visit my blog. I'm sorry I haven't done the blogs yet, but they're going to be done soon, as I get all the videos uploaded.